Welcome to the first edition of a cohort blog spotlight documentary. This is where we place the spotlight on a particular news story to search and explore all the factual angles involved and give you the full story of the news in focus. I am Daniel Samson, your spotlight narrator. Under the spotlight today, we shall take a closer look at the sad incident that happened at Aiyetoro in Epe, Lagos on Monday, November 11, 2024, the Epe Black Monday.
Bàbá tó ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. Ẹ̀yin ti rí látọ̀kan. Ẹni tí mo jókòó sí, mo lọ lẹ́jà mi. Akọ̀ní sẹ́là yìí tó ń bọ̀ ni, tàbá sàṣà báyìí. So báàgì tó wà lórí ẹsẹ̀ mi yẹn. Ó ń bọ̀ láti báyìí ni. Ó dé ibà mọ́tò bíi máa rẹ́bí méjì tó bá mi ọkùnrin àyẹ̀ dàbí ó kílíà gbogbo wọn bọ̀ ni. Ó gbọ́ ọmọ sukùl ọmọ ọ̀fà.
Monday, November 11, 2024 will forever be marked as one of the saddest days in the history of Epe and the Epe people, particularly to the families of those who tragically lost their lives in the fatal accident that happened on a gruesome Monday morning. Three fatal accidents happened simultaneously in Epe. The first was at Aiyetoro Market, where a Dangote cement truck overloaded with 900 bags of cement reportedly experienced brake failure from the hilltop along Paramount Hill and rammed into traders, commuters, cars, buses, tricycles and bystanders at the market, resulting in a severe casualty which claimed the lives of many, with multiple reports speculating a death toll of over 10 people, which later reportedly rose to close to 40 persons, including market women, students, and children, as the rescue operations continued. According to reports from a reliable source, no fewer than 15 persons sustained severe injuries, with only 12 out of the 15 persons rushed to General Hospital Epe were fortunately stabilized, while 3 other persons eventually died. Shortly after, as a result of the fatal collision at the Aiyetoro Market area leading to a blockade, another incident happened along the alternative route, Okeshade Road, just a stone throw from Aiyetoro Market, where a collision reportedly occurred between a private car, a tricycle, and a bikeman, claiming 2 more lives while they were trying to scamper for safety through the alternative route. Also, the third accident took place on the road along Manpower Secondary School, where a tricycle collided with a bikeman, injuring both individuals involved, with no deaths reported at the aftermath. During the fatal collision at the Aiyetoro Market, various emergency response teams, such as the Lagos Neighborhood Safety Corps, Lagos State Ambulance Services, and the Fire Service, along with the military and police officers, swiftly responded to the incident, rescuing victims trapped under the trucks and rubble while containing the situation. A number of prominent persons in the Epe community rushed down to the scene of the accident on hearing the loud thud and uproar emanating from the site of the incident. The Deputy Chairman of Epe Local Government, Honorable Sikiru Owolomonshe, was the first to rush down to the site of the accident, expressing a shock and sadness as well as sympathy for the victims' families, while explaining the gravity of the ordeal.
It's a very unfortunate incident, very terrible. We call this type of things a natural disaster. So which is very saddening to us at Epe. A lot of life was affected and they have died. So which is a very terrible incident. So we are not happy in Epe here to see this type of thing. So we pray for Almighty Allah to let us see this type of thing again. Yes, I invited them. So the last man, the neighborhood watch, the police, the soldier, everybody can peace. There's a lot of crowd. They don't allow us to walk. All the people that are about to leave, they didn't allow them because of the crowd. We have to call them to maintain peace. They drag them back. As a result, we are able to show the people. So that everything is not calm. So we are able to evacuate the cement so that the truck can be light.
Also, the Iyaloja General of Epe Local Government, Alhaja Wuraola, narrated the sad incident and sounded a note of warning to roadside traders.
tó ń bọ̀ tí tó kọjá lára rẹ̀ tó já wọnú Aiyetoro tí gbogbo yẹn kú jọ.
àbí fẹ́ tó bí mélòó.
àtọ́ mẹ́wàá o. àtọ́ mẹ́wàá o.
yàtọ̀ sí pé wọ́n yẹn kú sọ́wọ́n yẹn fara pàṣà.
ibi tó fara pàṣà bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí wà wọ́ọ̀dù. ọmọ Mampa méjì pẹ̀lú wọn tó lọ sí Mampa tó fara ọ̀nà tó ń kú.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyá ọlọ́jà máa rí pé ìgbà tá a bọ̀ ń sin gbogbo wọn ará Aiyetoro gbogbo wọn wà ní ṣùbàmù kìíní.
kódà wọ́ọ̀dù ni mo ti ń bọ̀ yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyá ọlọ́jà general wọ́ọ̀dù ni mo ti ń bọ̀ mo lọ bá wọn káàánú ọ̀nà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó lọ bá wọn káàánú mo ṣe ìbọn títọ̀ mi fẹ́ bá mi yìí náà nínú àwọn lójú o mo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pọ̀ o pọ̀ jọjú orí ẹ̀pẹ́ o pọ̀ jọjú orí ẹ̀pẹ́ o ìjọba gbà wá kó ràn án lọ́wọ́ o.
ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti irú nǹkan báyìí ṣó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rí sẹ́yìn àti pé kí ni àmọ́ yín sọ́wọ́n tó ń wa tírélà dídè wọ̀nyí láti.
àwọn tó ń wa tírélà yẹn kan bá darí wọn síbòmí kọ́ má gbẹ̀pẹ̀ mọ́ tí wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé èrò pọ̀ lẹ́pẹ̀ àyìn títì náà dàgbà torí òkè mọ̀gọ́sì yẹn ló ti já òkè yẹn ló ti já wá sílẹ̀.
èwo lókè mọ̀gọ́sì.
òkè paramount òun ló ti já ló ti ní kíní òun ti fẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti já o yóò bá ti pé tó tẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé ó ti fẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti tẹ́rọ ń sá apá gbogbo ẹ̀pẹ́ ló máa pa tán ẹ̀pẹ́ ló máa pa tán wọ́n bá ṣe àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ àyàn àṣẹ wọn kọ́ máa rìn láàrin ìlú.
Màmá a máa rí i pé tó bá ti tó bí ọwọ́ ìrọ̀lẹ́ sí mọ́ alẹ́ àwọn ọlọ́jà wọn máa tò jọ sí ojú títì kí ni àmọ̀ràn yín fún àwọn ọlọ́jà yẹn?
àmọ̀ràn mi fún àwọn ọlọ́jà yẹn kán wọnú ọjà tí ẹ rí bí báyìí náà ọjà rẹ ni mo wà yìí àwọn ọmọ ọjà mọ̀ sí títì ọjà àràṣí làwà yìí ọjà àràṣí làwà yìí ní ìjẹ́ kan lọ sí títì bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́nìkan àìsíkú àbá ń bí ní nọ́ńtà tiwọn àwọn ọlọ́jà mi ìfẹ́ wọn títì mọ́ ẹ̀yin lójú olókun yẹn àwọn ilé ìlò mi ìfẹ́ wọn títì mọ́ wọn pọ̀ sínú ọjà.
Alhaja Shabi, a member of the Epe Health Committee, narrates the ordeal while lamenting the aftermath effects of the accident.
Now, what happened today is I went to the Aiyetoro market and I saw that what was going on is a crowd. What was going on with the crowd? I have to call the MOH of Epe Local Government, Dr. Welesi, telling him that there is an accident victim of Dangote trailer loaded with cement Dangote trailer loaded with cement. So the Dangote trailer, how it happens to me, I can't say, but there is mortality. The crush, marwa, even our electricity, that we don't have light for so many months now, almost a year. Dangote to has spoiled it this morning. Then let's even thank God that there is no light. If there is light, we'll have another crisis again. Now, this Dangote issue, accident, has brought through 2 different accidents. The Dangote truck, one aside, then the other one is Chade victim. So the Chade victim is as a result of Dangote incident. They blocked the Taoko side to control the crowd and the movement of the truck and the vehicle coming. Now, by blocking that place, the alternative route was Chade. So as people are coming from Chade, there is a breakthrough. When that person saw this, some really another accident. Now in Chade, 2 people died immediately. Now, at the Aiyetoro victims, it was a terrible thing which we can't say. We have so many students from manpower that we cannot even recognize them. Now, both Chade crisis and Aiyetoro crisis, as the Committee on Health, we are here to cover up. Then, myself and Sheriff, we are here to mount General Hospital. I'm talking to you presently at General Hospital Epe. Now, all the bills of those, we asked them to open 2 files for us. They opened Aiyetoro files and Chade files. We now told them that they should be taking care of those people, that the local government will foot the bills as she has been doing. And we are so amazed the way the General Hospital attended to us. They deployed all the doctors, BU, eye clinic, and all the staff of General Hospital. Today, we give them excellence. They all stood with us. Then we control the community, not to fight anybody. Now, at the morgue over there, the mortuary, we have some calls. So some has moved their own to go and find solutions to it. Then there is a little crisis there which has been resolved. Now the bone of contention is this. We have told Dangote, see, they should supposed to tell the Dangote company not to pass through Epe community. There is alternative route for them at Atlantic Way. Dangote has spoiled our light again. The electricity, they have spoiled the poles, the life wire, everything has been spoiled, and we don't have light for so many years, so many months now. That's number 1. Number 2, we have some community properties that Dangote has spoiled, like Marwa, shops, and some other things. Then they should find solutions. We don't want to see them here. They should be passing through the. This is not the first time Dangote is killing our people in the local government. They will eat and run. It is the chairman of the local government that will be filling the bills, taking care of those things. Enough is enough of Dangote in the local government. They should be passing through the other side. And we want Dangote to come and see what he has done in the local government. So before we take our own action. Thank you.
Mrs. Oladega Rukayat, one of the family members of 2 victims who were severely affected by the accident, lamented and called for humanitarian aid and support from the government.
Fortunately, nínú àwọn tó wà àwọn méjì ẹ̀gbọ́n mi drop àwọn ọmọ sílẹ̀ lọ́nà ọmọ school tó ní kó wọ́n á drop ìyàwó mi ní ọjà ibi tí mo rí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi lọ́nà ìgbà tí wọ́n wá pè mí nínú ọjà pé ẹ̀gbọ́n mi náà vet mo gbọ́ tọ́ọ̀tì mi mọ̀ pé kò tí ìgbà tí máa débẹ̀ pọ̀ ẹ̀ ni mo bá títì ìyàwó ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti wà ní kó àyẹ̀wò ojú ìyàwó ẹ̀ kò lè sọ ìyàwó ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe náà sí mọ̀ kókó lọ́wọ́ ọmọ bíi 7 months ló ní ọ̀sìn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀jọ̀ èyí tí Dangote ṣe fún wa lẹ́pẹ́ tí ó pọ̀ jù iná wa tó bàjẹ́ fún ẹ̀ náà ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ẹ̀mí sì wà lábẹ́ tírélà tí wọ́n ti yọ báyìí àti wọ́n dẹ̀ ti kún in fact wọ́n gbọ́ ọmọ má pàwà kan wá ní àárẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ abiyamọ ẹni yẹn kò lè jẹun torí wọ́n pàkọ́ ọmọ yẹn sínú sáàkì wá ní àárọ̀ ẹ̀yìn in fact tí ò lè wo ọmọ yẹn dá tí ò lè wo ọmọ yẹn mo tún dúpẹ́ ti ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ní ẹ̀gbẹ́ pé wọ́n fi sáàkì ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àti ẹ̀ṣìrí yẹn lòdì ìdìbò tọ́mọ yẹn ìjọba bá Dangote sọ̀rọ̀ alternative road wà kó lọ máa gba ibi bẹ̀ kó má gba inú ẹ̀pẹ̀ mọ́ driver sì ó sá lọ ààrẹ anybody ó sọ ẹbí aláyọ̀ ó sọ bẹ́bí ìbànújẹ́ gbogbo wa mọ bá ṣe bí àti ẹ̀jẹ̀ nínú ilé wa à ń gbé ní àlàáfíà lórí gbogbo alamọ bí ìlú ṣe le tó máa gbé nínú àlàáfíà àtijọ́ náà nínú kòsíkòsí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà máa rọ́ sí fún láìsí ẹ̀wọ̀n wá ní kó tí wọ́n pa pálẹ̀kùn lé ní lẹ́bù.
ní ọ̀rọ̀ fún ìjọba.
ẹjọ́ mo bẹ̀ ìjọba wọ́n máa wò wá lásán ẹni tó wà ní hospital kó máa wò lásán because ọjà tó ń tà láti máa padà sọ́jà mi ò rí ọjà ẹ̀mọ́ ọjà almost 300,000 wọ́n ti gbé lọ lẹ́yìn POS nìkan mo rí wọ́n ti mú fóònù títì àti tọkọ POS ẹ̀ ló wà nínú báàgì tó wà ní ẹ̀gbẹ́ mi àti power bank.
ọjà àwọn ẹ̀rọ 300.
fìlà ló ń tà ọmọ fìlà ló ń tà àwọn design fìlà lóríṣiríṣi
ní ọkọ
ìyàwó ń tà nǹkan tìgbà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ máa pè mí pé wọ́n ti bá rí báàgì owó wà nínú báàgì tó máa fi ṣe POS wọ́n ti kó gbogbo owó inú ẹ̀ kó tó kù tí mo rí nínú nǹkan ẹ̀ tó wà nínú báàgì ọwọ́ mi wọ́n ti kó owó ẹjọ́ kíjọba kó máa wò wá ní ọ̀rọ̀ kó ṣàánú wa nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí.
Also, Ambassador Moruf, a member of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, Epe branch, expressed his sadness over the incident.
Unfortunately, today is a black Monday for us. What has happened today is actually a loss for everybody, every sensitive person in our community. It's so saddening, it's so disheartening that we have young people going to school, going to their school, and people coming out with their daily activities in this accident. We pray that God Almighty continue to bless their parents and forgive them their shortcomings. What are the needful things that have been done? As we have seen, we've seen all agencies on ground, the federal corps, the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Police, the Nigerian Fire Service, and then the government officials, the chairman, the vice chairman, everybody on ground ensuring that normalcy is being restored. So it's something that we are happy that all of us are on ground and are trying to make sure that loss of our property, loss of life. What I used to tell you is a loss to all of us, it's a loss to it's happening, it's disastrous. However, we must also say that our people has already been sensitive, they should stop staying beside the roadside. Unfortunately, there are people selling markets, selling goods beside the road. It's so painful, but we know that what has happened this morning is that as lesson to everybody, and then we pray that the sense of lesson is going to be done. We pray the loss of those that have died, and then we also pray that things like this will be stopped.
Can you give an estimate of how many people that was infected?
I can't say the number of people that are dead, but I think I can say like two myself. And we have some people in the hospital. What are the words I going to say to the people? My final word is just that let us abide by laws in our community. Selling of food is not supposed to be done by the roadside. Let us, it is only when we combine our efforts with people, with government officials, that's the only way we can actually improve our community. It's a lesson for all of us, and as well that when we are selling our communities are good, we should not do that by the roadside. It's a lesson for everybody, but we pray that things like this reduce in our community.
The leaders of Epe community were also moved by the sad event. According to a Cohort Blogs correspondent present at the site of the accident, the chairman of Epe local government, Honorable Princess Sura Animashaun, was also present at the spot of the gory accident at the Aiyetoro market. She couldn't speak with the press as she was overwhelmed with emotions. She visited the General Hospital Epe to sympathize with the victims of the tragic accident. Princess Animashaun expressed a deep sadness over the accident and assured the victims' families of her continued support. My heart goes out to all the victims and their families during this difficult time. I have taken care of the medical bills for the victims, and I will keep working to improve our healthcare system to continue to support the people of Epe. This is a dark and painful time for our community. My heart goes out to the families who lost their loved ones. We mourn with you, and we will do all we can to support you. We are working with medical teams to ensure the injured received the best care. May the souls of the departed rest in peace, and may we never experience such a tragedy again. At the aftermath of the heartbreaking tragedy, families of the victims and the survivors were comforted with hundreds of condolence messages from various traditional leaders from far and near. His Royal Majesty Alayeluwa Oba Shefiu Olatunji Adewale, the Olu Epe of Epe Kingdom, expressed his deep sorrow and sympathy following the tragic accident. I am truly heartbroken by the loss of our dear ones. This accident has affected us all, and my thoughts and prayers are with the families who are going through this painful experience. May you find strength and peace in the memories of those you have lost, and may you feel the support of everyone around you. Let us come together in this time of sorrow and support each other as we remember those who have passed. May God grant us all the strength to face this difficult moment. The Oloja of Epe, Oba Kamarudin Ishola Animashaun, also added to the long row of condolence messages saying, I feel really sad and gutted about the incident, and I hope that such a terrible occurrence never happened again. My thoughts and prayers are with the bereaved and the entire Epe community. Also, the Alade Shoyin of Nofurija Kingdom, Oba Babatunde Ogunlaja JP, commemorated with the family of the victims. This sad incident is highly disheartening and sorrowful. My thoughts and prayers are with the families of the deceased persons. May God grant them the fortitude to bear the loss. Oba Olufolarin Olukayode Ogunsanwo, the Alara of Ilara Kingdom, shared his thoughts about the sad event. On behalf of the people of Epe and the entire community, I join in mourning the victims of the tragic accident at Aiyetoro bus stop on Monday morning. My heartfelt condolences go out to the families who lost their loved ones, and I pray for the swift recovery of those injured. May the souls of the departed rest in peace, and may we find the strength to carry forward in their memory. Other Epe leaders also commiserated with the families of the victims. Honorable Monsuru Akinloye of Eredo LCDA shared his sympathy. Monday 11/11/2024 is one of the saddest days in the history of Epe. My heart is heavy and I feel for the families affected by this terrible event. I pray that God gives you the strength to bear this loss. We are here to support you through this tough time. May the soul of the deceased rest in peace, and may God protect our community from such events in future. Honorable Akogunwale Anomo of Ikosi Ejirin LCDA also expressed his sorrow. This is a tragic day for everyone in Epe. I send my deepest condolences to the families of those who lost their lives. May God give them the strength to bear the pain. We are doing everything we can to help the injured and their families. We must all remember to take safety seriously, especially on the road, to prevent such accidents from happening again. In terms of forestalling the reoccurrence of such incidents, Rep. Waliraji, who represents Epe Federal Constituency, called for stricter rules for heavy-duty trucks in Lagos State. While speaking in an interview with Arise Television, Rep. Waliraji expressed his sadness over the loss of lives. This kind of accidents, like many others involving trucks, could have been avoided if we paid more attention to truck regulations and safety checks. We need to improve how trucks operate on our roads, make sure they are safe, and do regular checks to ensure they are roadworthy to avoid incidents like this. I encourage our people to stop selling on the roadsides, especially now that the new markets are being built for them. Rep. Waliraji sent his condolences to the families of those affected by the accident and asked for everyone's support in making sure similar accidents do not happen again. Also, Oba Olufolarin Olukayode Ogunsanwo, the Alara of Ilara Kingdom, urged the local government to collaborate with a dedicated task force to educate residents of the area on the dangers of roadside trading. This heartbreaking incident, which claimed the lives of several people and left others injured, is a painful reminder of the urgent need for collective action to ensure the safety of all road users. To prevent such devastating incidents in the future, I would like to propose the following measures. It is crucial to install multiple speed brakes along Epe Ijebu-Ode route. particularly at bends and accident-prone spots, to limit the speed of drivers and reduce the likelihood of accidents. I urge the local government to collaborate with dedicated task force to educate our people on the dangers of roadside trading. In addition to education, a strong commitment to enforcing a ban on street trading should be upheld to protect lives. To support those impacted by the enforcement of these safety rules, especially those without formal shops, I recommend providing palliative measures. Temporary relief can help ease the transition with a medium-term plan to integrate these traders into designated market spaces. This is a time for unity and action. Let us work together to build a safer and more secure community for everyone. Honorable Abiodun Tobun, member of Lagos State House of Assembly, representing Ekpe Constituency 1, expressed deep sorrow over the tragedy. In response to the devastating event, Honorable Tobun condemned the Dangote truck accident, calling it intentional killing due to the truck being overloaded beyond its designed capacity. This accident could have been prevented. The truck was supposed to carry a maximum of 600 bags, but it had 900 bags. This was a reckless act, and the company must be held accountable for these deaths. I have contacted the authorities to ensure that emergency unit in Oke-Osho, Ekpe is well equipped. We need to be better prepared for such emergencies, he stated. Honorable Tobun also revealed plans to improve road and market safety in the community. We are working to enhance safety on our roads and in our markets to prevent such tragedies from happening again, he added. Also, the Ekpe Division Professional Women Association, EPWA, shared a moving condolence message to the families of the victims. In a letter addressed to the Executive Chairman of Ekpe Local Government, Honorable Sura Olayemi Animashaun, and signed by the association's president, Folake Oluyemi, reads, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic incident that claimed the lives of our people in the early hours of Monday, 11th November 2024, at Aiyetoro Market, Ekpe. The Board of Trustees, the President, and the entire members of Ekpe Division Professional Women Association commiserate with the Governor of Lagos State, the Executive Chairman, Ekpe Local Government, and the entire family members of the victims affected in this fatal incident. We pray that God Almighty will comfort the families left behind and grant quick recovery to the injured." 3 days later, on Thursday, November 14, 2024, a general prayer session was held at the Ekpe Local Government Secretariat to commiserate with the families of the deceased and also render prayers and supplications for the soul of the departed. The prayer session was attended by the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, the Executive Chairman of Ekpe Local Government, Honorable Princess Sura Animashaun, Chief Imam of Ekpe Division, Sheikh Al-Imam Sadala Abdurrahman Abiola, Rep. Wale Raji, Honorable Wale Anomo Akogun, as well as other chieftains and clerics in the community. Prayers and supplication were offered, while the family members of the deceased were also recognized and consoled. The Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, also consoled grieving families and prayed for peace to the departed souls. "We are here to mourn with the family and pray for those we've lost. May God grant them eternal rest and comfort their families. We are looking into ways to make sure something like this doesn't happen again. The government will work with others to find a solution." He then shared that after the accident, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, whose company owns the truck involved, was contacted, and surprisingly, Dangote was unaware of the accident until the Deputy Governor informed him. "I called Alhaji Dangote right after the incident and he didn't even know about it. No one had informed him until I reached out," the Deputy Governor said. He went on to say that the government had met with Dangote's company and they agreed to compensate the victims' families. He acknowledged that money could not bring back the lost lives, but emphasized that it would help support the families left behind. Dangote's company will definitely pay for the damages caused and help the victims' families, although we can't bring back the lost lives. We must make sure the families are supported, he added. The Deputy Governor urged religious leaders, including imams, alfas, and pastors, to continue praying for the community to prevent future tragedies. I ask our religious leaders to keep praying for our community. We need God's protection to avoid any more tragedies, he concluded.
This tragic incident will forever leave a scar in the hearts of the families of the deceased, as well as all the entire residents of Aiyetoro neighborhood. While the entire community of Epe continue to mourn and pray for the departed soul and hope that such tragedy will never occur again. I remain your spotlight narrator, Daniel Santinido. Thanks for watching.